We're looking at conditions today that are going to be on the, well, warm side, but also on the smoky side too. Here's a look outside in Grand Forks, seeing those trees starting to turn a little bit in the distance there, but it's also not perfectly blue sky. You can see it's more a milky sky rather than that bright blue we want to see as those flags are moving in the wind. That's not super strong, just enough of one to get those moving here today. So let's take a look at our visibility reports, because there are places where visibility is down, and at the airport in Grand Forks, we're down to 3 miles, 2.5 in Crookston, and that's thanks to, again, some of that smoke being in place at the surface. And in the Southern Valley, similar situation right in the heart of the valley, where we're in that orange category for air quality. The Wahpeton area is at 5 miles, Fargo's at 7. Looking at wind that is turning northerly, helping to usher in that smoke from the north. Looking at a gust of 18 miles per hour in Hallock, but otherwise it's pretty light. We have some calm air in Lakes Country and Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls, and a warm day in progress, especially for those of us in the south and east. We're looking at some low to mid 70s. Even Elbow Lake is at 77. So is Sisseton. Yesterday, Sisseton was one of those places that got to 90. And then over to the west, you see we're more into those upper 60s right now. So I mentioned rain earlier. Here's a look at that. We've got it in central North Dakota and then points west as well. And it's trying to migrate eastward and is just on the doorstep of the Rolette County area. There are other places seeing some clouds. It could be a sprinkle or two underneath those in the southern end of the valley. I'm not expecting much from that. Really keeping an eye on what's happening in the west, and as it comes our way, how it may impact us. So it's moving toward the Dunseith area. Eventually we'll be moving toward Rolla along Highway 5 here. And as we make our way into the later hours tonight, more of us get in on that rain. So we've got rain not just coming up for tonight, but for a long stretch. So let's get into the details of this. So hour by hour today, we're going to watch those temperatures rise back into some 70s to some low 80s. Warmest where we're warmer now, south and east. And looking at more clouds starting to move into the west as we head into this evening. This is drive time tonight. Should be just fine for most areas. I can't rule out a sprinkle over in that Rolette County area or a light shower. And then this continues on into tonight, that we see the clouds spread eastward, and gradually that chance for rain does too. This is 11 p.m. So Devil's Lake Basin will be the area of focus. Everyone else pretty much remaining dry here at that point in time. So it's not until overnight that we see more areas start to see some scattered rain and even some thunderstorms possible in the northern valley, and then over toward the west along that Highway 281 corridor and back over to Bismarck. Still pretty quiet to the southeast. I can't rule out more of these showers or thunder showers moving eastward, but right now this looks to be the best bet. I'm not necessarily expecting organized severe as we're looking at rain and thunder, but I can't rule out one or two of them pulsing up for a bit, especially heading into Thursday afternoon. So let's take a look at tomorrow afternoon. Seeing temperatures rising, warmer to the southeast again, but not as warm as today. We're stepping down our temperatures incrementally each day now. And looking ahead to the afternoon, you see some of these showers and thunder showers develop yet again Thursday afternoon and into the evening. Heavy downpours, and again, one or two maybe a little bit on the stronger side, but you can see where the focus is, north and west for that rain. So if you're in Lakes Country, you may not see much rain until we get into Friday night and into Saturday, but rainfall potential through Thursday night. You see areas in green and yellow, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. This is cumulative, so we're adding on top of what we're seeing here. Heading into Saturday and Sunday morning, you see more of that pushing into the southern valley. And there are places, many places, that have the potential to have more than 1 inch of rain. And we could get a few spots that get into that, 3 inch, multiple inch rain fall possible by the time this is all said and done on Sunday, and perhaps lingering a little bit into Monday. So this weekend, it is going to be a little bit more on the gloomy side, especially on Saturday. Kind of fitting for that fall equinox on Saturday, but next week looks pretty good. 70s and partly cloudy skies.
Definitely. And also, if you're a fan of the 80s, get to enjoy today in 81.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? We've got more fall coming our way as well, but nice fall weather for leaf peeping.
Yes.
And I'll have an update on our fall foliage coming up in just a minute.
Ooh, can't wait to hear about